All right. Over here is the video of this is an interview Reverend Ezekiel had with Fox News reporter or presenter regarding the genocide going on in that damn nation called Nigeria. You know, Nigeria have been on a denial of genocide going on there, but it's so glaring that at this very stage now, the pregnancy is 9 months. You can no longer cover it. Nigeria have tried everything possible to see if they can cover the genocide going on in that damn nation against Christians. But at this very point in time, they cannot. Yesterday, Nicki Minaj had a press, had an, what's it called? How will I put it now? Press briefing. Will I call it press briefing? United Nations. He centered her speech on the genocide going on in that damn nation called Nigeria. The same in this very video, the Reverend Ezekiel, equally, presented or let the whole world know the genocide going on in the northern part of Nigeria. Now, this still boils down on Biafrans. Instead of few people to do what they tell your own stories now, instead of few people to tell your own stories now, you are there in media, in WhatsApp group, gossiping. You are in WhatsApp group gossiping. You are in WhatsApp group looking for who you will call names, who you will call criminals. You are in WhatsApp group looking for who you will say that is not taking orders from PM Simon Ekpa. That is what you guys are doing. Instead of you to tell your own story, look at Ezekiel. Reverend Ezekiel is telling his own story by himself. We have an opportunity now to tell our own story. You guys are there gossiping in different WhatsApp groups and on social media platforms. At what point will you guys be serious? At what point will you guys who said you are fighting for Biafra will be serious? At what point? At what point? Diplomat Gunter, a NATO diplomat, have made himself available to carry the case of Biafra, to let the world know the case of Biafra. He even apologized for the negligence of the world, negligence of UN, and negligence of Committee of Nations during 1967, the genocide war. He apologized, and he said this time around, it will never happen again. Never again. Instead of you people to take your own story to him, look at our audio. Look at what we are passing through. Look at the genocide going in our place. You are over there in different WhatsApp groups, in different social media platforms, gossiping, backbiting. In different WhatsApp groups. Are you guys not ashamed of yourself? At what point will you guys be serious for once? Opportunity have come for us to tell our story. Instead of you guys to be focused, instead of you guys to spread, instead of us to spread our tentacles, we have acting PM Ogenkere who is close to all these things happening in Washington. Instead of you to give him backup, instead of you to do what? To give him all the necessary support as a figurehead where matters are being treated. Instead of you to give him maximum support, Instead of you guys to give the lobbyists the maximum support they needed now, at this critical time, that the issue of that damnation is in the overhaul or is on the table of Trump. When I don't know, in a WhatsApp group, I'm asking myself, are you guys really ready for Biafra? They made this thing to be confusing people. If you guys are not ready for Biafra, that's the honest truth. If you guys are not ready for Biafra, you want to just begin na obe de choi ho game. That's the gospel truth. Opportunity have called for us to tell our story. Now the issue of Nigeria is at the forefront. Is like a subject of discussion now in the international community. Ever since we've been calling on international community, we have been placing them on notice about Nigeria. We have been placing international community on notice about the atrocity of Nigeria. Now the world have woken up. Now the world want to look into Nigeria. Now the world have seen Nigeria for what they are and for what they represent. Instead of us to focus, now is when we needed to be focused more. On our WhatsApp group, on our different social media platform, now kwasari, osekwe, osehe, osekwe, osehe, osekwe, osehe. On our chonye no closer. On our chonde people who are more closer to PM. Or Simon as Biafra, if I may ask you people. You are you all have grouped yourself, people who are more closer both to Mazen Nandekano and to Simon. Or people who have paid the ultimate price. Is this the reason why they paid that ultimate price? One day, no long talk. Listen to what Ezekiel said. Listen to what he said. The only voice from the northern part of Nigeria who is telling their own story by themselves. Instead of us, we have been shouting. Even we have been paying lobbyists, even continue to pay lobbyists to take our case to Washington, D.C. As God may have it, our case have been presented. Now the atrocity of Nigeria is now in the open. It's not only Biafrans that are taking their case to this place. Now, the northern people and some tribes in Nigeria have equally took their case over there. Now, Ayas is not here Biafra alone. It will no longer be na Biafra are causing problem. Why is it that there are only people complaining in Nigeria? Why is it there are only people complaining about buying in Nigeria? Now, different tribes in Nigeria have equally presented their case of the same iron we are complaining of that made us to want to do what? To liberate ourselves from Nigeria. Other tribes in Nigeria have equally presented their own case there. Now they have seen that this is not only issue of Biafra, that there is a serious concern in Nigeria. Instead of us to use this opportunity, some people are not asari. Some people are not with PM. Some people are not wounded more closer to PM. Some people are not wounded more closer to Mazen Nandekano. Is this why we are here? Mona watch. I greet you all.
I've performed several genocide burial more than 70 times Imagine some of the graves are 501 people killed in one night in Dogona, Hawa, village named Gemburu. The Nigerian government downplayed that one because the Islamic are controlling the government.
So the Nigerian government, if I may just jump in there, the Nigerian government has vehemently denied there is a genocide of Christians in Nigeria. Further, they say a lot of Muslims have also been killed by the likes of Boko Haram for being too moderate, and that therefore the issue of Islamists killing people is not restricted just to Christians, but also to moderate Muslims. What do you say to that?
So let me give you the background of what happened. This is the background with initial fact finding. They created Boko Haram by many that are in hierarchy of the government to remove Goodluck, who is a Christian. This is what happened. They steered them. They caused riot every village. And the people run away, they were relocated. And their target is to kill the Christian. Because Goodluck is a Christian. That's why Goodluck says, my blood is not worthy for other people to die.